Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're jumping into the really fascinating world of dream interpretation. We're going to focus on a symbol that's super common, sometimes a little unsettling, but has huge significance in Islamic tradition: the rat. I mean, come on. Have you ever woken up with your heart pounding because you just dreamed about a rat? Maybe it was in your house or just scurrying past. It's the kind of dream that can really stick with you, and you're left wondering, what was that all about? Well, according to classical Islamic interpretation, it definitely means something. Seeing a rat in a dream isn't just random. It's considered a really powerful symbol, a message you probably shouldn't ignore. So let's unpack what it might be trying to tell you. Okay, so before we get into all the different scenarios, we need to start with the basics. At its very core, what does the rat even represent in this tradition? What's the foundational meaning? Generally speaking, the rat is a symbol of a deceptive person. I mean, think about it. Rats often operate in the shadows, right? So this dream could be pointing to someone close to you, someone who seems like a friend but is secretly causing you harm. It's a major heads up for treachery, hidden enemies, or even a potential loss, like theft or just a drain on your good fortune.
But here's where it gets really interesting. That general meaning? That's just the starting point. The real secrets are in the details of your dream. Because believe me, the specifics can change the entire message.
Just take its color, for example. If you see a black rat, that could symbolize a strong, hidden enemy, a danger you really can't see coming. But a white rat, that usually points to a weaker foe, someone who might seem harmless. It could also be a little hint about a minor financial loss. See? One small detail, a totally different meaning. Okay, so let's talk about size. What if the rat in your dream is huge? Does a bigger rat mean a bigger problem? Oh, for sure. A large rat absolutely escalates the warning. You're not just looking at a minor issue anymore. This could represent a really serious threat, an enemy who has a lot of influence, or it could even be a symbol for some major wrongs in your own life. Basically, the bigger the rat, the bigger the deal. Now, it's not just about what the rat looks like or how big it is. What you do in the dream is a huge piece of the puzzle. Your actions are totally key to understanding the message. And what's really cool is how your dream actions can mirror what's going on with you spiritually. So if you kill the rat, that's a great sign. It means you're overcoming a deceitful enemy. If you're chasing it, that shows you're trying to expose lies or fight off temptation. But if you're feeding the rat, that's a warning. It suggests you might be trusting the wrong person, or maybe even enabling their bad choices. All right, let's talk about a really common one, and one that can be pretty scary. What does it mean when the threat isn't just there, but it actually gets to you? What if the rat bites you? A rat bite is like a big, flashing warning sign. It's telling you that harm, real harm, is coming from someone you trust. We're talking about a painful betrayal, someone spreading lies to ruin your reputation, or even causing actual damage to your property. It's a serious call to be careful.
And you know what else matters? Where you see the rat. The location adds a whole other layer. If it's in your house, that can point to instability at home. If it's in your bed, well, that's a pretty classic symbol for betrayal in a relationship. And in the kitchen, that could be a warning about a loss of blessings in your livelihood or your sustenance.
Now, you might be wondering where all this comes from. Well, these interpretations aren't just made up. They're actually rooted in centuries of scholarly tradition. Let's take a look at what some of the most respected scholars in Islamic dream interpretation had to say. Imam Jafar al-Sadiq, a huge authority on the subject, was very direct. He connected the rat to corrupt people, those who betray trust, steal, and basically take what isn't theirs. For him, it was simple. The rat symbolizes a thief and a cheater. Then you have the famous interpreter Muhammad ibn Sirin. He also saw the rat as a warning about a sneaky person, but he added this really fascinating psychological layer. He suggested the dream might also represent your own fear of those negative traits, either in yourself or in the people around you. So we've gone through the symbols, the details, the scholarly views, but let's get to the most important part. What does all of this mean for you? How do you take this dream and turn it into something useful? At the end of the day, a dream about a rat is seen as a spiritual nudge. It's not supposed to just scare you for no reason. It's there to make you more aware, to encourage you to be a little more cautious in your day-to-day life. It's basically a call to open your eyes and pay attention.
So here's a little game plan. First, really analyze the details we talked about: the color, the size, where it was, what you did. Second, take a moment to reflect on your circle of friends and acquaintances. Is there anyone who might be causing issues? And third, just be a bit more protective of your blessings, your money, your relationships, your peace of mind.
Look, what we've done here is give you a framework for understanding one single powerful symbol. But it opens up a much bigger question, doesn't it? Your dreams are deeply personal, a unique part of your own spiritual journey. The real key is just to listen. So think about it. What are your dreams trying to tell you?